Hi guys, how you doing? It's Eric Prowse here from RGB Showoff. We're here with Stardom episode 7. Golly. So this is a little bit different because right now we're going to recap on what happened at Summer Showoff. So we actually have the camera guy now coming out. We have Bam Bam, of course, here. He survived. He made it. Everything was good. But as far as Summer Showoff, so let's talk about the first thing, the obvious. How fucking hot was it?
Honestly, it was pretty cool over there in my tent, man. I had my
I'm not gonna lie.
fan
I didn't get the.
Well, so if just in case you didn't go by his section, right? This guy had a big old warehouse Vanico, like a big old fan. Like, just put it this way, I had to literally hold on to his tent because it was blowing so hard. So pretty much, and this guy, he had a nice little setup too. He's under a tent and all that. But this guy here, like I told him, I think he was the only guy wearing a jacket.
Hey, there we go again, man.
At Summer Showoff. He was the only guy. He was the only guy to say he was too damn cold because obviously he had that big ass fan. But hey, that's cool, right?
There we
that's
go
cool,
again,
right?
man. You're hating, man.
I didn't even see you, bro. I walked. I felt like I walked the whole thing, but I didn't.
That was the first thing I asked you if you were even there, man.
Yeah, because I thought about you. I was like, man, I didn't even see Bam. Like, I wonder how much I didn't get to walk, and I felt like I walked a ton, bro. A ton, and I was like, oh my gosh.
I ain't gonna lie to you. So we were on the judging. My brother was judging, right, and I was with him in the golf cart. And the MVP of this damn show was that damn golf cart, because that golf cart saved our asses. Because man, we went from one row to the next row to the next row, just crazy. Like, I felt like it was never gonna end, right? And man, it was just so many rides. It was just crazy, man. And let's talk about all these rides, right? So one of the things that I got feedback from, let's see what you guys feel, is that I had a top 50 awards and we had over 500 rides, 600, close to 700 rides. As a matter of fact, we came out with 658 because there were some that pre-registered that didn't show up, right? But regardless, it's still a registration, right?
Still a lot, yeah.
So technically 708, but people there were 654, 658. What do you guys feel about the awards as far as the top 50? You think that was enough, or you think we should bump it up to top 75 or top 100?
When I saw that,
or does it really matter?
I saw you post something about it. I automatically thought right away when he had 500 plus. I didn't know it was 658. That's a lot. I thought it was just 500 plus cars. I thought right away, I was like, man, he should have done at least a minimum of 120.
Shit.
That was my opinion, though.
Yeah,
that's my opinion.
But it comes down to not knowing.
Yeah,
how many are going to show up and everything, man. It's the first time you've ever done something like that. So to that magnitude that you have the setup, the parking lot like that, a big ass parking lot. So I don't think any of us or any of the spectators really expected to have a show that big, man.
Yeah, because man, I'll tell you this, man. My brother, and props to my brother for coming down from San Antonio, judging, and taking back to San Antonio where he lives, and then heading to Florida the following day. So thank you for coming out, man. Appreciate you helping me out. But there are a lot of nice rides that weren't picked, right? But the thing is that when it's top 50, man, it's now you're talking about, okay, does this 4x4 have undercoating? Does it have powder coating frame and stuff like that? You have to be more detailed about it, because there are a lot of nice rides, with wheels and dropped or wheels and high, But when it comes to this type of shows, and I think it'll be badass, because I think this will step up people's games on, hey, despite the dropping, despite the wheels, let's start working on the details. Let's start working on the undercoating. Let's start working on the interior and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Because there were a lot of nice looking rides, man. And when I look at the pictures, right, people taking pictures of rides, there's this beautiful M3, a black one, real nice one. They didn't win nothing because, it was just a nice vehicle, dropped, black wheels, but that was it, right? But it's beautiful ride, but that's just the way this type of show. I think this type of show.
Yeah, but it was that goes to the top 50 or the top whatever. You know what I'm saying? It changes everything since it's not categories and everything. So it should encourage people to step up their game and everything, man. It is what it is, man, and hopefully we can you can accommodate better on the next show. Make sure hopefully now you know what to expect. Hopefully you do have another turnout like that, 500-600 cars, and hopefully you have more awards. Y también pues it's like anything else, man. You can't keep everybody happy. You can't give awards to everybody. But I really hope everybody out there had a good time, man.
And that's the main thing, was the fact that it wasn't just about the award. I didn't want it to be about the awards. I wanted it to be as far as the atmosphere. And I saw a lot of people having a good time. I saw a lot of people, hanging out, drinking, relaxing, the weather was hot as hell, but you know what? You're trying to get hydrated, right?
I was expecting it to be a lot hotter, man. It wasn't actually a pretty awesome evening, man. It was pretty nice.
Come on, after 6 o'clock, I think the clouds came in a little bit, so it wasn't as hot.
I think that around that time, that's when I started busting out the San Marcos, man, because it started getting pretty cool, man.
I'm telling you, the only guy here that would say it was too damn cold, but obviously when you have...
I had to turn it on low, man. Salí bien despeinado.
So, what was your beer of choice? What were you drinking that day?
I started early. I had to go wash my truck, and I went to a store, and I wanted Coronas. I didn't find no Coronas, so it had to be Michelob and a lot of Michelada mix.
Michelada? Yes. with Petey's, right?
Petey's Wheaties.
Hey, vendors. That was another thing also that we're going to work on vendors, because it's pretty tough when you have vendors and you have car show participants show up at the same time.
Yeah.
Because you have, some have trailers, and they're just making that line go longer and longer, right? So we're going to fix that. We're going to fix it where the next one is we're going to have vendors come in earlier and then car show participants come in. So once we get the car show vendors situated, then we'll allow the actual car show participants to come in. And I think that will save us a lot of grief, because it was just packed, man. And then you have people with trailers trying to come in, and it was just crazy.
What about a little bit more drinking time, man? Starting a little bit earlier, ending a little bit later. I mean car show time.
Exactly. So I think the next one, 4 hours is not enough. It's not enough to have a really, really good time, right? So I think what we're going to do is maybe start off a little bit later and extend a little bit further out. Maybe a little RGB Showoff.
Did the beer garden happen or no?
Well, this is what happened, man. So the beer garden was supposed to happen, but the thing is that since it was the last minute type thing that we tried to get in, we didn't have enough time to get the license to sell beer. So if we had to get the license, we had to pay, I don't know how much fees to get it overnight and this and that. It was just way too much money. So unfortunately, we couldn't get the beer garden in. Which
thank God I went prepared, man. I had plenty of beer.
Oh yeah, so. A lot of people had plenty of beer, man. A lot of people were good. I didn't see there's people selling like aguas frescas, or people selling all kinds of stuff. It was an awesome event, man. I think it was great. There was, like I said, little hiccups here and there, but the next one in October we'll get that fixed for you. I can guarantee you that, because this shit's fun. I think it's fun.
También, hopefully, the viewers or the subscribers can give us some suggestions. Leave the comment there if they have any other ideas. Maybe we can implement some of their ideas into the shows.
Absolutely, man. That's a great freaking point you did there. I'm open to suggestions, man, because I do a car show what I like to see when I go to a car show, right? I hate to go to a car show where there's a long ass line, a long ass wait for awards. That's why I come to you to give you your award. I don't wait for you. I don't have
curbside over.
No, exactly. I go exactly. put a curbside. I'm taking curbside in. So I as a promoter, I come to you and I personally give you your award. You know what I'm saying? And we have a little talk, this and that. That's when I take off. But I just want it to be where, hey, I'm here. Boom, 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 boom. We judge. Let's get to it. Let's go. Boom, boom, boom. We'll give you the awards. We had some issue with the DJ at the end with some power issues, so we couldn't announce the best ofs on the stage and the best of show. So that was a little hiccup we had there. But like I said, we'll fix all that shit. I think that'll be good. But
I think for the side of the show, with the little mistakes, the little hiccups they were minimal, man.
Yeah.
I think
not enough to say like, oh, I'm never gonna go to the show again.
And what I'm excited about, okay, is like I said, there's no competition whatsoever, but it's about what we want to bring to the Valley. We talked about this before and just regular conversations, right? But back in the days, how many car shows did we look forward to here in the Valley that were huge?
I think that was just Spring Break Jam.
Exactly. Yeah. Spring Break Jam, which is a good show, great show.
It's a good show.
They've been here forever, right? Mm-hmm. But that was the only thing that the Valley had to offer, right? And we have more to offer, I think. I think we have more. Like I said, I'm still preaching here. We have a lot of great rides, great trucks, great cars. The fact is that people don't come out, right? I'm hoping with this event this will bring out more people. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Because fact of the matter is, we had a lot of rides, man, and a lot of potential to be even better
Especially-
rides.
And we gotta get more classics out there, man.
Well,
More
yeah,
classics, like-
there's a couple
You know?
classes out there that
Yeah.
you know we had a couple, but not as much.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is that yeah, you're right, man. Hopefully with this will encourage classes to come out. I think because that's
I saw all kinds of rides out there, man.
Oh, yeah.
I
It was
saw
a big
all
mix.
kinds of
Oh,
rides.
every freaking
big mix.
every freaking type of ride was there. Even the little the ruckus were there. We had even a Power Wheels. Pinche Albert brought his custom
Yeah,
as Power
He was
Wheels.
supposed to pick me up, man. But he never did,
En la
man.
Power
Yes.
en la Power Wheels.
Yeah. I
Albert.
stayed out there. That's what I was a
Me
little bit
faltaste
late.
Albert ahí. Me
Yeah,
faltaste
man, come on
ahí.
now.
You know, talking about the ruckus, the next thing for sure is I'm gonna get a little scooter, man. I
Right?
get a little scooter, bro, because I'm telling you, I missed out on a lot.
Yeah.
And I seriously felt like I walked the whole thing.
No, man.
I didn't see this guy. There was a lot of cars that I saw in pictures that were posted afterwards. I'm like, why didn't I see that car?
So a little behind the
like-
scene issue, right? A little behind the scenes incident right here. So I had posted a map where the stage was going to be and everything, right? That same morning of the show, I get a message, "Hey, we can't have the stage there. We have to put it back originally." So I'm like, "Shoot," right? Because I already published. Okay, this is the map. I even told this guy, "Hey, this is where your club's going to be at," and blah blah blah. But then what happens? I call you in the morning, like, "Hey, bro, I'm so sorry, but I'm gonna have to shift everything that way because the stage went out to the middle, not towards the end where we had it originally." So trying to flip the vendors to go a little bit more this way where they had the map this way. So that kind of caused a little bit of confusion with the vendors. I can see that. So that's, I apologize for that, but I can only work with what they told me, and next time it'll be a lot better. I can assure you that. But all in all, every freaking car culture was there, man. Lowriders came out pretty good. Actually, I don't know if you went all the way
Yes.
on that side. Lowriders came
Yeah, I
out
got
in a
that.
good bulk. I saw. A lot of freaking domestic, right? A lot of domestic cars, man, like Camaros, Mustangs, and Revivals there's a shop called Revivals that had a lot of nice cars, from Mustangs to old school Mustangs with Corvettes. I think that was pretty cool. Did you see anything you liked that was pretty badass?
Shit, it's hard to pick one or two. I saw and what I like, and I'm really not into VWs like I told Catherine that other episode, man. But VWs are looking pretty good, man.
damn
And
Euros.
Hey, I see
My-
myself
yeah.
in a bug in a couple of years, man, driving around the
I can
bug,
see- I
man.
can see
There
in a
was this
bug.
old school BMW. It was
Oh, yes.
like a dark gray, blackish kind of color.
His name is Corbel.
Golly, that thing was clean.
Oh, dude,
bro.
hell yeah. That's
That thing was clean, bro.
that car was it
Yeah.
E30, E32?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I was riding it in the corner, right?
Yes.
Yes,
that
one
car was.
So
Yeah.
what I noticed was a lot of Euros, a lot of Mustangs, a lot of Corvettes. Horsepower addiction came
Yeah.
out like in freaking masses, bro. They came in like 30 rides, I think, because there was 19 spots on each side. So pretty much it was 38 rides they had or something like that.
Oh, wow. They took up a whole row.
38?
Yeah, because there's 19 in each row. I counted every single one. Each row is 19 spots.
Each section.
Each row, yeah, each section of
Okay.
each row, right? So those guys filled up both sides. Obviously I know they had a tent, but still they had cars like pretty much both ways were full up. So,
Okay, so now you're bringing up that number. Who won the most entries?
dude, as a matter of fact, right now we're looking at it right now, and I think it's in the thing. I didn't even get out that at work because they all took off at the end.
Okay.
I believe it's between Woman Driven and
Yeah.
Texas Truck Nation.
Women
right now.
driven.
Yeah.
Wow, shout out to the ladies, bro.
Yeah, dude, okay, let me tell you about that. So, shout out to her name, man, forgot. But Woman Driven, man. When we were pre-registering, she messages me. It's like, "Hey, I'm gonna have them start messaging you to re-register." I'm like, "Oh, okay, cool." But I didn't think like right then and there. So I remember I was at Mamma Mia's Pizza eating with my wife, having a little dinner. All of a sudden, I see her message and I see her registration. Okay, cool, boom, boom. All of a sudden,
Boom.
bah, 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 bah. I'm like, holy shoot! So I'm like, okay, now we got a ball game here, man. So they had like 19 to 20 pre-registrations, man, and that's because they register more at the gate too. So they had quite a bit, man. So
That's good.
So that was pretty badass, man. But all in all, a lot of clubs showed up in bunches. Texas Truck Nation, South Texas Ford Mafia, South Texas Ford, the Ford.
Status CC showed up.
That if my
Bro,
club,
that-
so
I was like,
Look, man, my car club, I love my car club. We've been around for 5 to 6 years now, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of people are grown, right? So they don't have time to be going to car shows sometime. And if they come, maybe 5 or 6, but we had the whole row fucking filled up, right?
I was like, wow.
When I was helping my brother out, when we were in the golf cart, I passed by the road, I'm like, hey, fucking hey, man, we had a whole bunch of people.
Yeah.
So a lot of ones that haven't shown up, and likewise for the car scene. Speaking of the person that we haven't seen in a long while, was Clemente.
Yes.
Clemente showed up with his engraved wheel.
Yeah,
came out with
he's showing a little sneak peek of what he's been
What
working
he's
on.
working on?
And it's nice. I gotta say, it's nice. If you guys walked around and checked it out.
I don't know if you saw it. It's a blue 300C with all the design graphic.
Oh yeah, I got it in a video.
He's working on each wheel. He's got 4G auto wheels, and he's getting them engraved.
Cuando tienes feria.
When you have money, you can do it, right? And then what was his drink of choice? What the fuck was he drinking?
I don't even want to talk about that because we actually took a picture.
Yeah, I know.
And I was like, what?
Well, shout out to Clemente. Welcome back for the car scene. Welcome back to that. And
I think we were talking on a post. We were going back and forth that he was saying that it was great to be hanging out and everything. But first thing I said, hey, man, we need to talk about your beverage of choice, man.
So welcome back, Clemente. But we'll talk about your choice of beverages, okay?
Your little strawberry, I don't know what.
I don't know. I think I had an umbrella también, que no?
Yeah.
A little umbrella.
A little pineapple and a little umbrella.
Little scratch and sniff, I think.
Yeah, I don't know about that scratch and sniff, man. I think you're talking about something else, man.
Anyways, so all in all, great rides, awesome rides. It was awesome. Little hiccups, we'll fix that. So I think now it's what's gonna happen next. Right? I got time now, right? Like this guy says, what shows you go to, right? Because I put a post like, okay, I'm done, I'm ready to go. What shows are out there, right?
Yeah. It's because shows come up, man.
Yeah.
And as soon as I see the poster, I tell, hey, we're going to this show.
Yeah.
And then I don't know. It's because it's for trucks, and I don't know. It's not about trucks, man. It's about being out there. So you have airbags. If you airlift your car, it can pass as a little truck, man.
A mean truck, right?
Yeah.
Right. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about these upcoming shows, man. So the next one is the Vayuco Throwdown, right? That's the one that's going to be July 17th.
Yeah. So that's the next big show, and it's
called Vayuco Throwdown.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's the next big show, and it's looking that like it's gonna be nice, man.
Yeah. So
where's that one at?
That's gonna be at the State Farm Arena.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna be what they're trying to do is Pain. It changed to Pain Arena, right? That's right. Sorry.
Don't get it twisted.
Don't get it twisted. Pain State Farm no more, right? So anyway, the guys from On The Gas are coming from Houston, and they're gonna throw a show down here. I think they're with Audio Shop.
Yes.
So they're gonna have like the truck races they have over there. Not truck races, but like the burnout pit and different things like for trucks and all that. So I'm gonna go to that one, even though I have an import, but I'll go out there and show support. We'll show support and stuff like I said. It's all we can do, right? Because the Valley shouldn't complain, right? The Valley shouldn't complain that there's no car shows going on. There's nothing in the Valley happening in the Valley. But no, in the summer, the summer is hot right now. The block is hot. Yeah. So we just had Summer Showoff, right? Badass show, right? Next one we're gonna have is Vayuco Throwdown, right? And that should be another badass show. A lot of investments are being into that show, so it should be it'd be really, really good. And then August we have the go and help me out with that one. Just the
roundup.
The Texas rundown. Exactly. We had that in August, and that's gonna be back at the Bird Ogden Arena.
Who's got that one going? R2R and Top Notch.
Yeah, Top Notch and R2R are heading that one up. So that's another show at Bird Ogden Arena. That's gonna be pretty big, right? I think so. So right there, we have every single month we booked. Badass, right? And then we have September. Shout out to White Boy for using his the flyer with his old color, bringing back memories. But we know.
Remind me, man.
So there's the new flyer for Border Bash has his truck, but it has the old color. So
I think I saw it. Yeah.
So I think
the blue color.
But it's no longer the blue color now.
Now it's rusty.
Now it's all rusty. You know what I'm saying? He's getting kind of old. You know what I'm saying? But hey,
down the rain.
Hey, but just like Wayne, as you get older, it gets better, right? Yeah. So
they say, man, I don't know if this one applies to me.
So Anyway, so we have that coming out in September.
Okay.
You know, September. I forgot the.
And not to mention all the other small shows coming.
Yeah,
in
then
between,
we have
in
local
between
shows
them.
coming like that. Exactly, man. So the valley's gonna be awesome in the summer. I think
Yes.
right now. So there should be no complaints.
Like 2021 is gonna be a good show for the scene, and I thought it was gonna be the opposite. I thought that since everybody was locked up on 2020 and that a lot of people were gonna retire, a lot of people were gonna not want to come out here no more. Pero it looks like they're coming back with a vengeance, man. They're coming back hard, man. That's awesome.
People are excited to get out, man.
Yep.
Excited to get out.
Absolutely. And I forgot also, real quick, sorry. Also, Danny Adams, the picnic.
Yes.
He's finally coming back. He was putting it off, and obviously because of COVID issues.
And if you guys have ever been to the lowrider picnics, man, they get pretty good, man.
Yeah. I've been to the past two and badass, man. I dig it.
Yeah, I went like what 3-4 years ago.
Yeah,
it was nice.
Yeah, so he's been doing it for a very long time. So props to Danny on that and getting it back on the road again. So that's pretty bad. So we'll be out there in August too.
Hopefully we get to talk to Danny here pretty soon.
Yeah.
Man,
and I'm pretty sure you're getting asked this a lot, but are you going to be doing the Applebee car meets and stuff again, or?
That's a great question again.
Still,
you're like,
I know.
Like you asked me that shit. You asked me that in the podcast.
We're looking forward to all these car shows, but for me, it was always I'm gonna get ready for the Applebee's hangout.
That's where everything started, man.
Evening kind of, I know. But evening kind of do go back to that feel like going back to where the roots are.
Exactly. So yes and no. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is for RGB Showoff, what we're doing is next month. I think the weekend after the Bayuco Throwdown.
Okay.
I don't want to do anything before. I want to make sure everything is with that. So the weekend after, I'm gonna do it's an appreciation deal at the park. I'm gonna give everybody that went to my show, anybody wants to come out, I'm gonna give free hot dogs and drinks to come out. Plus, I'm gonna throw my crew a barbecue also on top of that. Just an appreciation for pretty much the support. You know, for a local promoter of myself, you know what I'm saying? I want to give back to our community here on that. And then I am working with, I actually haven't said anything yet, but Joshua Morales hit me up. I don't know if you know Joshua Morales. He's also a vlogger. He does different podcasts. So we connected back with the Peppers days. Remember we used to have car meets at Peppers? Yeah. Mm-hmm. So now I believe he's now for advertising for London's. Okay. So he messaged me a couple of days ago. It's like, hey, let's do something at London's. So I haven't agreed to say, hey, because I have to see. Okay, the parking area, right?
That's what. So not that I usually go to bars or like to drink or anything, man. But London's parking, it's pretty small, man.
So the only thing that I'm thinking is that they got permission to use the movie theater. You know where Movie 17's at?
Yeah.
On
Lolana?
Yeah.
Lolana.
Mm-hmm. Hollywood.
Hollywood, exactly.
Yeah.
So if that's in play to use that parking lot aside from their ones in the back, then okay.
So it's right next to that.
Yeah,
so I don't think it's right next to it, no.
Yeah, it is. It's all in that same little thing. You have London's, and then you have.
Is it where Fuddruckers?
Used to be Fuddruckers, yeah.
Oh, so now it's London.
Yeah, well, no, London's on still in the same plaza,
okay.
Right? So everything I think is going to be in the back or maybe in the side, but. I haven't really talked about in details yet. He just asked,
so
hey,
stay
want to do
tuned
something
to our potential event here. We're going to have at London's here. But we're going to go ahead and sign off right now. We're going to go ahead and say, hey, I want to say, as behalf of RGB Showoff, myself, and my club Status CC, I want to thank you for coming out to Summer Showoff. It was an awesome event. So many rides, so many people, so many different cultures. It was so great. Understand that any little kinks that we had, I can promise you that we'll get this fixed for you. Next one will probably be in October. We're going to probably be at Toro Stadium. I'm not sure yet. That's what it sounds like, but we'll keep you informed as far as that.
I just wrapped that up for episode 7. Stay tuned. Go like, subscribe, start on page. See you in episode 8.